What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next episode of 7 Deadly Sins Beginner's Guide. This is episode 3. Today we're going to be discussing items. When you open it up, you're going to see there's 5 different categories: ingredients, cooking, first one use only, miscellaneous, and equipment. Just below that is the storage capacity. This capacity over here is only including the first 4 items. Equipment has its own one. To increase the capacity, it'll require 1 diamond. It gives you 5 space. Over time, it is recommended that you do that, but I know in the beginning you want to be pulling all those heroes, so that's all fine. But as time goes on, you will need to increase that storage unless you can manage a fine balance between using the items that you actually have. The first items you're going to come across in the subcategory ingredients is all the things for your raid. You get your red demon horn, your grey demon wing, and your crimson ear. Your crimson ear is for limit breaking 3 from 70 to 75, which will also require your wing and your horn. Limit breaking 2 is from 65 to 70, which is your wing and your horn. And then your first limit breaking is from 60 to 65, which is your red demon horn. Then you're going to be finding your Evo books. You find these in the SP dungeons. You do not find them as a 6-star. You have to create them in the tavern by King, as discussed in the previous episode. And I also showed it to you in the previous episode. Your chalices are found in your, or then you're going to come across your chalices next. You're going to find them at your raid bosses and in your boss battles. They're also used for awakening units. You also can't get them in 6-star. You have to create them with King in the tavern. Then you're going to come across your SSR pendants. Pendants are used for evolving and limit breaking your heroes, which you can find these basically in your coin shop and in events, and they get given to you in quite a bit of missions. Next, you're going to come across your anvil. Your anvils are found in the PvP Faisal shop. You get them through events, and then you also get them in the final boss. That's why That's why I discussed in the previous episode with the SSR equipment. It's not easy to get them. Yes, I've got quite a few, but I'm storing them up for the equipment episode. And of course, there's been events happening, which is a really good thing. You mustn't forget about it. Go do the Escanor weapon event so that you can get quite a few anvils from that. You use them to upgrade your SSR gear, or to change the substats of it. Then you're going to get your awakening stones. These are also used for enhancing your gear. You can also find these in your events, through missions, and also when you salvage equipment you'll get these. Then you just get your lower grades of your items. Whoops, scroll a bit too fast there. You get your lower grades of your chalices and your pendants, and your enhanced awakening stones. Then you come across all your awakening material. This is farmed throughout all the stages on the world map, through all your chapter stages. I'm not going to go through each one and explain which one you need, but this is all used for awakening your heroes. So basically, if you need to, the short thing I've described everything, but if you need to know exactly where something is, if you click on your item, obviously there's the location button, and then you can click on it, and if you click go now, it'll take you directly to there. So the game actually helps you a lot in that sense. There's not much more to this category except for the enhanced stones. You get this from salvaging equipment and also from quests and random events and stuff. These are also used for for enhancing, evolving your gear. Equipment, sorry, not gear. Then in your next category, you get cooking. You can see it's still part of that same group as I mentioned before. This is all the food items that you're going to get, that you're going to create, all the dishes, and then below that is all the items you'll collect to create those food dishes. If you need to know, if you click on an item already made, you can click on location, it'll tell you which shop you can actually get it from, but you can actually just go to your tavern and create it and find the recipes there. If you scroll down on the bottom left, if you click on cooking by barn and you go all the way to the bottom left, there's a recipe list. Then you can just go scroll through that and you'll find what you need. Again, I'm just going to say this is the puddings, the 100% gold gain. You must always use this. Make sure you've got them on you. They are use them especially in your boss battles and your raid battles to optimize getting gold from there. And then also your Faisal ones. I don't have one. I just recently used my last one. Then if you go to your one time, so that's basically the food category, and then your Vanya Ale, you must get this from your keg inside your tavern. Mustn't forget to do that. Every day you get 4. If you do that upgrade, it costs 10 diamonds. I really recommend you do it so you can get 4 a day. Then if you go to your one-time use, this is just a mystery secret box that you get from the event for Escanor, and you need a code for it. Then you get your tickets over here. This is an SSR ticket. I'll pull this at the end of the video, give you guys a bit to see what we can get. Hopefully I can get an Elizabeth. I need the healing one. This is an SR to SSR ticket, and then that's just it's an R to an SSR ticket, but for human race only. It's sort of like a common ticket if you want to call it that, but there is a small, very small chance of actually getting something decent out of it. I mean, to get gold isn't that bad, but your SSRs are a bit tricky to get. This is your stamina pots. This is your event dungeon keys, and then this is your equipment keys. You also get an amber key, which is used for another part in the SP dungeons, which I don't have any on me currently, but it almost looks pretty much the same. It looks like a bunch of keys together. Uh, this these equipment keys are used to draw equipment. I can also show you that after we've discussed the rest of these things. Items. Then in the miscellaneous, you're going to find all the treasure chests. These are purely just used for gold. And as you can see, I've gone through all 4 of the top categories, and the amount of the storage stayed the same for all of them. But then you get you get the gold chests. These are all used just to get gold. I'm still saving up more so that I can show you guys the tip in the tips video. Then you get also and then you get your event items over here. This is why it's the miscellaneous. So like was a previous event. This is the current event that's running. I can actually sell these. And then this is all the rest of these items are items that you can give to heroes. So when you go into towns, you'll see that certain heroes are hanging around in your towns. This is the items that you give to them to increase their affinity. If you increase their affinity, I can quickly show you. Affection, sorry. It's not affinity, affection. I haven't done it like any of mine yet. I still want to spend a day just going through that. But basically in town, as you give them their affinity, you'll be able to collect all these diamonds. So there's a lot more diamonds coming my way for a lot more pulls. So that's basically your miscellaneous items that you're looking at. There's nothing special in them. And then you get your equipment. You see how the storage amount changed from over there. So I've got 80 out of 130, and over here I got 154 out of 170. And it's the same requirement. You've got your one diamond gives you 5 storage space. Then obviously I'm not going to go through all the gear now. There's going to be a separate video, but basically this is where you're going to find all your gear. If you want to know where to locate a specific, to increase the stats, you can go through it over here, but the easiest one to do it is, well, the better way to do it is actually do it when it's on your heroes. Don't just increase a gear equipment item here just for no reason. Rather do it once it's equipped to a unit so that you know you're using it and you're not wasting resources. And that's about it for all the items on this episode. So we can go over to the draw, and then we can go and look and see. I got Escanor, by the way, guys. But this is where you're going to be using your SSR tickets. Let's see if we can get anything worthwhile. As I said, I'm looking for Elizabeth. If I can get her, that would be awesome. If not, I don't mind getting dupes. As you know, we get to upgrade the heroes. I'd like to get a Slater. I think I'm 2 off of maxing his ult out. That would be pretty cool. I'm not going to play the whole animation. Oh, Fat King. Nobody likes a Fat King. Oh, I've got both of them now. Pokédex. Let's go. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for just please remember to give a like, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, peace.